It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see DK Metcalf. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Seahawks and the 49ers on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. And so good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. You know, partner, sometimes teams get off to slow starts, and that's the case for these teams we're going to see here. Both under 500. Not critical yet, but you can't wait too long to try to get this thing turned around.
And I know it sounds crazy, Mike, but here we are, and it's only October. There's a long way to go. But this feels like a really important game, and I think that was the sense that both coaches told us all week when we had a chance to meet with them. They said, we're not...
The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here on a Thursday night. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
If there was one thing that was clear right off the jump from our meeting last week, Mike, it was the fact that he shouldered almost all of the blame for last week's loss on himself. Remember what he called his 2 interceptions. He said those are inexcusable. And when you go back and really study the tape, not everything was his fault. Protection at times, spotty. The separation downfield of some of his playmakers, very inconsistent. And truthfully, I didn't love all of the play calls. They're going to have to be better as an entire offense for him to play better at the quarterback position.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Out wide, it's Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week. Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Again, Prescott to the air. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They go right back to Taylor. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Head up. This is right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The give here to Wright. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Now a 3rd and 2. Third and 2. And Penix. Open man left side. He's got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, 49ers.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Gesicki, the man in motion. A carry here for Wright. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's Dobbs open left side. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the 49ers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Pistol now for Prescott. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. All even, 3 apiece, the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbounds. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Penix going to throw again. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Holding offense.
Andrew Thomas, guilty there. To throw again, it's Penix. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Gesicki, the man in motion. We're going to go play action with Penix.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Seahawks offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. We'll check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. Here's Charbonnet. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
First down, Prescott. That is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. 3rd down coming up. They'll throw again. Dak. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie the game at 6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. Back on the ground and back to right. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Dak to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the give, it's Wright. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3rd down and 9. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. To the air again. Prescott. Metcalf with the grab. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your...
Over the top. He's got it. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do the guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 49ers offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 2nd down, Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Devondre Campbell brings him down. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. That's complete to Metcalf. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Charbonnet. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Carry number 1 of this one for Isaiah Spiller. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Now Prescott. Catch made there by Watson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Taken in by Gesicki. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Penix now off the bootleg. This one is caught by Dotson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A tight end in motion now. You're going to go play action with Penix. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's going to be pulled in by Wright.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Prescott. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Prescott. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. Second down and 3. Back to throw is Prescott. That one complete to Watson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Prescott now. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Metcalf hauls in that one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll throw again. Dak. Metcalf makes the grab again. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense...
So that challenge, a successful one. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Seattle. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll run here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Seahawks offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 2nd and 9. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's complete to Metcalf. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Again, Prescott to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. On the ground, it's Taylor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got him in. That's Watson. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. Here's a run. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Prater on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Niners 1st down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Plant. It's Penix. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Again, it's Penix. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go. And it's going to throw again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now, on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.